Welcome, everyone, to a surprise stream in the middle of the day. Or the evening, I guess. It's really evening. And we'll be doing today Dungeon Crawl Stone Stoup. What a fantastic game. One of my favorites, at least as of late. Right up there with Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. It's just one of those games that it's just so easy to play. Just for so long. Turn the music down a little bit. Just so easy to play. And just continuously play. It's a great game to play before you go to sleep at night. It's a great game. So, what are we going to be doing today? Let's play as Tortuga Power in a new game. What is Dungeon Crawl, by the way? It's a roguelike. Really a roguelike. I mean, true roguelike, where you should be dying when you first start every 10 minutes. And starting over and getting better. Learning a little bit more. That's how I perceived it, and that's how it went for me. Let me just pull up my chat, by the way. It's free. That's right, Finish Jaeger. So the most important thing is, it's free. I feel like I'm competing with this music a little too much. Music? Calm yourself. So, I'm not going to give a full tutorial on Dungeon Crawl. Some of the basic things, if you've played Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, you'll already know, or even Dwarf Fortress, you'll kind of know it's the ASCII setup where you'll be using your keyboard. You won't be using your mouse at all. In fact, it's completely unnecessary. Yeah, so it's a fun little game to play though. It's very portable. One of the best things about it is you can take it like onto your work computer. You can put it on someone else's computer. It doesn't even require an installation. It's just you just drop it wherever you want it, and there it is, and you have it. So anyway. I have the Crawl Wiki up just as my backup reference, which is very important. I have the game up. Let's get started. So we're going to do let's see. I'm going to start off with what I consider the easiest start imaginable. And that is a Minotaur Beserker. But I'm going to go with a Minotaur Fighter for some min-max reasons. Beserker will start us with Zog. With Trog right away, which is good, but I kind of like Fighter because it gives us some interesting equipment to start with, and a potion of might, and then we can just decide to worship Trog as soon as we find an altar to him. And I don't think we'll need to have Berserked before then, so this is, although I don't actually suspect that we will take this all the way into the late game, we'll probably die. Minotaurs in general, in my opinion, they do fall off in the late game. They are not quite as good. Anyway, the controls are the numpad. You can move up and down and left, right. That's 4, 6 on the numpad. So if you're using a laptop, it is you'll have to find out. The keys I think are like H, J, K, L, U, I, N, M, something like that. Because you do have 8 directions to move. And 5, the middle numpad one, is just to wait a turn. It's exactly the same. As I already said, for those of you who are familiar with Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Now I'm going to press O to just auto-explore, and then I'm going to hit Tab to attack. And there we go. I didn't really explain much about the different races we have available. I just chose an easy one for us, and then right now we're the shield bearer, so we don't have a two-handed weapon or anything like that. You can hit inventory to see what we start with. This is the thing I really like. You start with a potion of might as a fighter. We have a war axe, one-handed axe, scale mail, and a shield. We do start with a ration. We get a chunk of flesh, so you can get chunks of flesh from fallen creatures. There is a small food system in this just to keep you. I believe it's just to keep you from, just staying in one place too long, or having no goal and wandering aimlessly, to keep you forward, because you can get food from anybody you kill for the most part. I mean, you can get food from a lot of different people. So we're just going to smash through all these creatures, hit C to cut up the corpses, and then press O to auto-explore until we find something new. And what the heck? I've never seen this luck. If this is, and we may die right away, because, sometimes good luck is just offset by really bad luck. But I've been saying, well, we'll play as a Beserker, and we need to worship Trog for that. I've never seen an altar of Trog on Dungeon 1 before. But here we are. This is like the perfect start. We're going to worship Trog the Wrathful. We will join your religion. So what Trog gives us is, if I hit A, is the not quite yet. I guess I had to get to kill a few people first, but very, very early on with very low piety. Piety is this right here, this stuff. He's going to give us the ability to go Beserker. By the way, I have to send a ping to a few people. I forgot to mention Rie streaming DCSS. He may be interested in it. Surprised he's not here already. Oh my gosh, so we found boots, which is great. The way items work in this game, most of what you're going to get defensive everything from is going to be the armor you wear. No brainer there. If you're wearing a shield, this also has a separate, you can see a separate category, AC armor class, and then SH for shield. There's Rie. Anyways, we got boots, so we'll wear these as well. Those will add 1 point to our armor class. So it's not bad. I'm not going to worry about the leather armor we already have. Oops. We already have, wow, that was easy. One of the great things is we can headbutt people. You furiously retaliate, you headbutt the bat, and we killed it. So one of the innate abilities of the Minotaur is you reflexively headbutt those who attack you in melee. You have a pair of horns on your head. So that headbutt is pretty damaging, or can be. You can see it killed that bat. This is essentially going to give us extra attacks. Finisher reported to Rie that I've already won. I have never beaten... listen to this. I'm not a terrible DCS player. I am with casters, but as far as fighters go, I'm not terrible. I have never beaten the game. Now, I say that because I want to be, basically full disclosure. Why am I playing this game? Why am I trying to teach people how to play? Well, it's partly because I don't care about beating what's called, quote-unquote, a 3-rune run. Every time oh my gosh. The hell is this run? So we can't wear that armor yet. I want to get a little stronger first. Oh my god, 20 strength. I didn't explain my skills. So let's pump up fighting and axes, get the rest. I don't care about stealth, so we're going to turn that off. I don't care yet about throwing, and I will never care about unarmed combat. The green means that we will be cross-training. We're getting better at fighting with axes. You'd almost think that getting better at fighting axes would mean exactly the same thing as getting better fighting with a mace. I feel like they're the same motion, but I guess there's a little bit of skill involved in like how do you point the edge of the axe, or how do you, thump with the mace effectively. So, what is the background music? This is Paradox Interactive's Europa Universalis 4. It's really, really, really good music, and we have to take a moment to praise Paradox for being very open about giving their music. I mean, they don't copyright strike people using their music, which is really, honestly, it's fantastic. Now, we now have multiple types of mail. The reason I don't want to use plate armor is because the encumbrance of 18 is just so high right now that I don't think it warrants the extra armor class. However, 15 versus 10 is pretty high. So we're at 7 AC. This would be 9. But it's pretty encumbrancing. And you can identify items, so you can see that we have an item here. Usually after Dungeon 3 or so, you have enough scrolls that you have one which is like 6 and the rest are at 2 or 3, or most of them are 1. And you know that 6 is going to be your scroll of Identify. It's the most common one in the early dungeon. Right now we don't know that. We have no idea. This 2 is, it is most likely to be Scroll of Identify, but we don't know it. And be ashamed to waste a really good scroll. Probably the first three types we picked up are not going to be something amazing, but I'm just going to go ahead and take a risk and put on this amulet immediately. Okay, so this is an amulet of Guardian Spirit, which means that my magic, which is going to be insanely low. Minotaurs are not smart. Our intelligence is 5. It's almost as low as it can get. You die, I think, if your intelligence goes to 0. So what this amulet does... It could have been cursed, by the way. I read it. I mean, I put it on without really thinking about it, but it could have been cursed. If it had been cursed, probably it would have been something bad. I would not have been able to remove it until I got a scroll of Remove Curse, but I just thought, amulet on level 1, what are the odds of it being cursed? Probably the same as it being cursed on level 5, but I took my chance anyway. Plus, we're having such good luck. We found an Altar of Trog on level 1, which is amazing. So, this is not a very good amulet for us. I guess it's better by 1 hit point right now. Essentially, when we take hits, we'll take them first from our magic score, and then we'll take it from our health. So right now, it adds exactly 1 hit point for us. Now, it's still a good amulet because we are never going to be casting with magic. I don't think Trog has any skills that you cast with magic, so Shift X, greater than sign, takes us to the nearest stairs down. We've cleared this floor. Let's go to the next. Oh my gosh, pardon, just like that, our bad luck just caught right up with us. Natasha is going to be very difficult. I'm pretty sure if we Shift X, she's only shown as dangerous. I guess we're just going to have to fight her. A big part of Crawl is stair dancing. It's built into the game. They expect you to be stair dancing. Wow. Wow, we heavily wounded her, but she drank a potion. But that's a good start. Oh, we did it again. We resisted some spells, which are probably slow. And we killed her. Amazing. We'll take strength most of the time. Dexterity maybe some of the time. But for now, I think strength is going to be the main thing. So Natasha has this interesting thing where she keeps coming back from the dead. It says, you kill Natasha. Trog is happy with us because Trog just likes when we kill anybody who can cast magic. He likes it when we can kill anything. Trog is very easy to please. You just kill things. This is a little bit dangerous, an adder. I think we have enough hit points. I think Minotaurs actually have, it doesn't show in the innate abilities here, but I think it's plus 10% to hit points. Oh, now we're poisoned. Hooray! But we are not going to die, so we'll just hit 5 above the T, like 5 on your row of numbers. To wait out the poison, and then we'll heal, and now we'll keep going. And we'll just keep going until we find a rat, I guess. Get, kill. Oh, we killed that adder without being poisoned, which is nice. So most of the time what we're going to be doing is just tabbing. We're going to tab everything. We're just going to hit O to auto explore, and then tab when anybody comes in our way. Tab, O, 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 O. Natasha! Oh, what? Natasha's back? Yeah, this is the mechanic with Tasha. You have to kill her 3 times. We don't have a good place to fight her right here, so I'm going to retreat. She didn't see me, now she did. Okay. I do want to kind of get out of her line of sight, so I'm going to stick right here. She'll probably come right here, because she's smart. Yeah. Clever girl. She's hitting me with magic dart. Okay, there. We got close enough. Now we should be able to take her. Trog appreciates you killing of a magic user. Well, thank you. We'll butcher her corpse again. Natasha's not done with us. Got one more fight with her before she's gone for good. I'm okay with that because it's a lot of points that we get with Trog. So, auto explore. There's Natasha again. In fact, I want to sit on this upstairs. We're going to start our stair dancing. A cockroach, not a very threatening thing, but it also gives us an opportunity to stair dance like so. So we can pull up Natasha. Now we don't have to fight her. Titus says 3 times. She's a cat. She's surprised this is 9 times. Excellent point, Titus. I think that they just do that because wouldn't you get sick of killing the same thing 9 times? So now, you feel Natasha's spirit has finally been put to rest. So good. She's gone forever. Goodbye. Good riddance. Until our next game. And this is a true roguelike. I like to say that because it really does emphasize dying a lot. Like, you will die, and you will restart, and you will do so several times in a single night, even. Especially when you're first learning. It's kind of the enjoying... If you have to get into this, like, state of mind where I'm going to die, and it's going to be fun. It's just like Dwarf Fortress. A glowing brass amulet. Well, we'll leave our current one on. I don't want to risk being cursed now that we've killed Natasha. I feel so powerful. So... just butchered this corpse. We're not hungry yet, but... yeah, and early on, Minotaur is... I gotta think that this is... People say trolls are actually the strongest early game, and I can see that, because they have extremely high health regeneration. But I think that hitting power and hitting skill, I don't think that there's anything better than a Minotaur, because of their reflex headbutt. Now, I want to go up this just because... I wanted to. Every now and then, those will take you to someplace new. That was an emergency hatch, which means it's not a two-way thing, it's a one-way thing. So I can't go back down the emergency hatch. Should be close to yep, there it is, done exploring. Let's move to our next downstairs and go down. Dungeon 3. This is normally when I actually start caring about stuff, but I think as a Minotaur, oh my gosh. Well, nope, that didn't. Because you have so many hit points as a Minotaur. It's unfair. So the early game is going to be nice and easy for us. We're not going to care about new gods or anything because we already picked our god. Trog. And we do, by the way, now have the ability to go Berserk. I'm not going to use Berserk on an adder. Doesn't make sense. But we'll see if there's... Okay, I have to. I just have to. And we're going to go back down a different staircase this time. Kill some of the stuff. Go, go, go. O and tab and O and tab. And that guy in the green is actually really dangerous because they can smite. You'll see... Well, no, I guess you won't see. One of those guys, yeah, had a dagger of venom because I'm poisoned. Hit 5 to rest until the poison's gone. Hit 5 again to rest until I'm full of health. And now, here we go. Charging back into the fray. Good start, though. And that other amulet, by the way, I'm just going to guess. It could be a... It could be a amulet of Gourmand. Be a pretty typical amulet to get this low. How we doing? Ooh, an oasis. Hello, hello, Newhauser. This is just a fun little game, Dungeon Crawl Stone Stoup. Not sure if you know of it. It's one of those games I like to play right before I go to sleep. Because it doesn't... Oh, the Shining One. I really like the Shining One. The Shining One doesn't really like us right now. Because we are worshipping Trog, who is, I think, an evil god. The Shining One is actually a great god. I don't want to anger Trog, so we'll stay with Trog, but we may even want to switch over to the Shining One at some point. Trog will not be happy, but you know what? Trog, if we make it that far, can just stuff it. Hopefully, whoop, reach level 6. Yeah, I think we'll go with Strength. We're going to naturally gain Dexterity, I think, every now and then, so we'll go with... Okay, please kill the adder first. So Dexterity and Strength, those are the two you'd want to gain as a fighter. And those are the two we will gain. What do you know? We're hungry. Well, as soon as we auto-explore, we will auto-eat as well. And we're just killing everything in sight. Just nothing can stand a chance against a berserking Minotaur fighter. We'll take that. I don't think we're going to use ranged weapons very often. One to polymorph. It's only useful in the early game. Everyone becomes resistant eventually. Just make sure we didn't miss any emergency hatches. And down we go. Kill, kill, kill. So we're gaining levels as all this goes on. We're getting skill. So we're up to 5 in axes, 5 in fighting. Fighting is going to be responsible for our hit points. We're not focusing too much on armor, dodging, or shields right now. Quick question, says Langren. Would you ever do a Paradox game series like HOI3 or EU4? I've been meaning to do a Hearts of Iron series for, like, eternity. So yes, actually, the answer is yes. And Letherington correctly recognizes the EU4 music. This music is so good. Whoa, we found an ecumenical temple very early. I was a little surprised about that. We don't need to explore it. I guess we'll do it just, you know, to show you guys. Oh, wow. What the hell is going on? This is not a very friendly temple. So what this does is it just shows you all the gods that... It usually, by the ecumenical temple, I think by level 7 you're supposed to have encountered most of the gods. There are a few exceptions to that, like Jiva? I forget the name. But, yeah, okay. Character's freaking out, trying to auto-explore. Okay, good. Once he's done, we'll go back. And go back to exploring here. But we're doing really well. I mean, exceptionally well. I think that the early game as a Minotaur Berserker fighter thing is not difficult. It's meant to show you guys how easy this game can be. We're going to drop down this for fun. So again, that's a one-way. Those emergency hatches should be used only in emergencies. But once you've explored an entire level, it's good to use them just to see if they take you someplace you didn't already know about. Because some levels are not necessarily completely connected. Some of them have like an island, and you can only discover sometimes if you go down all those emergency hatches. Not Hearts of Iron, says Newhauser. Did you just pick up a loaf of bread from the ground? I did, Titus. There are things called rations. Scroll down, scroll. Rations, and those are basically if you're starving. The starving mechanic, I think it just makes you move forward, because what you normally do is you eat the creatures that you find, like the ones that leave a body. Oh, this is interesting. Dungeon 4. Dangerous. This thing can hit to 17 plus its spike club, which is, I think, like 10 or 12. So this is like 30 damage. We can suffer maybe 1 or 2 hits from this. A little nervous, but here we go. Ah, okay, no problem at all. Now that's only because they didn't land a hit, really, or they landed one very, very low hit. That could have been just horrible for us. Oh, orcs. Oh, woe is me. We reached level 7. Yeah, you can see I don't care much for things which are happening. Okay, let's heal. Hand axe. That's what I have already. Oh, wow, no, I have a war axe, which is 0, 11, 1.5. It's pretty good. And what's the delay at? 16. Okay, good. So, as with everything, 16. Yeah, so we'll just keep charging along. White bread is too spicy for my taste buds. Interesting. Okay, we're done exploring. We can go down to the next floor, which we will. Okay, let's kill the adder first, then this guy, and then, geez, a lot of guys coming. But you know what? We're a Minotaur fighter, and it's early. We can take them. I think we actually have... Let me heal first. I think we actually have a pretty good affinity for bows. Let me grab that thing, pretend that we're going to use it. Yeah, bows is +1, so if we wanted to, we could do that. I don't think we will use it, so we'll just put it... Oops. That I want on full, but we'll put bows on plus instead of star, which is like main focus. So you can see 20%, 61%. They really want us... The game runs an algorithm if you leave it on auto to like... You know, what it thinks you should be doing. And I trust that more than I trust myself, so... But by picking up that short bow, at least we can change the bow if we want to. Just wait for that guy to come in range. Who wants to fight a caster at distance when all you have is, oh my god, the smites. Orc priests, those ones in green, they're very dangerous because of that smiting, which bypasses armor, just hits raw. It's true damage. Which is not as bad for us, technically, as a Minotaur, since we have more hit points. Now, if you play as a gargoyle, and boy do I love playing as a gargoyle, you run into a few more problems with that. Okay, let's not explore while we're hurt. The discussion about white bread in the chat is riveting. As riveting as any discussion of white bread typically is. We'll take the Ruined Scale Mail. I think I'm feeling a little bit bold. I think we're just going to wear it right away. It's... okay. I thought it was feels deathly cold, which is the phrase they use when it's cursed. It's not. It's a Scale Mail of cold resistance. Okay, well, we got lucky again. And I'm happy with that. We'll drop our old Scale Mail. We're also very hungry. We need to find something to kill and eat. Okay, but please, can you drop a corpse for me? Corpse, corpse, corpse. Okay, I'm near starving. At this point, we'll just eat a ration. Doesn't look like we were going to get food on our own, sadly. I do like tomahawks. We'll grab those. Whip, no. Okay. python was trying to constrict me. Okay. Ooh, Mr. Ribbit? Is that Mr. Ribbit? The heck is going on here? Oh, Snuffy's ghost, who looks extremely dangerous. It's a novice black draconian gladiator of Kozlal. Quaslal? They're extremely dangerous. We're not going to open this right now. So what we want to do is wait a few levels, come back, and then go. But for now, let's go down to the next level. We've survived Dungeon 5. Tom Morrison, welcome. Oh God, is it Tom? Another. Oh, speaking of God, so what is this God? Is this the grants you? Yeah, this is the Cloud God. Okay. Oh, an ant. Oh, they poisoned me. How dare you? Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Let's go up the floor. We're just gonna pull things up a floor to make it a little bit easier on ourselves. As I said, the main mechanic with this game is some fancy stair dancing. Oops. Oh, poisoned. What the hell happened? Oh, we killed that orc because we headbutted it, I think. Did I? I killed an orc. I slashed at it. No, I just straight killed it. Huh. Well, come on up. One at a time. Oh my gosh. This could be the end of us. Well, no, it's not. That rod axe is pretty interesting. If we want to get rid of our... Oh my gosh, so much poison. If only I was a gargoyle. Yeah. I'll take your tomahawks too. Ooh, a war axe of chopping. Well, we'll definitely get that. I mean, it's just straight better than what we have. We have war axe, 0, 11, 1.5. Now wait till you see this. 0, 11, 1.5. Oh, but wait, it hits all adjacent enemies. No, sorry. It inflicts extra damage upon your enemies. So this is just plus 33%. I think up to plus 33% damage. It's strictly better than what we have. We'll wield it, and we'll drop our war axe. Out with the old, in with the new. Just saying hi, I'm out now, happy gaming. Thanks, Tom. Take care. Poison warhawks. Well, that explains where the poison was coming from. I do like tomahawks. Portals, that's not good. Come to me, come to me. O for Auto Explorer, tab for killing everything else. Yep, we'll kill y'all. 5 to wait. We'll take that. Let Auto Explorer do its magic. We're not going to go down that thing yet. It's another one of those things we'll come back to. Ashnzari? Oh, Ashnzari is the curse god, though. Wow, this is a very strange floor. Lots of god interactions. I thought I saw Needles of Confusion. I don't think we'll be using those. Yeah, so you're supposed to see all the main gods by... Okay, let's see what this is. You're supposed to see all the main gods by Dungeon 7, I think. Vampire? What else is here? Phantom? Necrophage? Ah, that's what I was looking for. It's a novice Minotaur fighter of Okawaru. Now, Okawaru is the generic fighters god, probably the most common god used by fighters, at least early on. Yeah, that's another thing we're going to avoid, so yeah, good luck with that. Just go down to another floor. Once we clear 7, maybe I'll go up to Dungeon 5 and clear that first place. Cool, that's like NetHack, but with graphics and explanations. And last, not least, a map. Oh, this is a great game. Does your level with all the killing you do in... Do you level with all the killing you do in Trog's name? So the piety is up here. As I kill more and Trog gets happier, he gives me more stars. You can consider this like a fuel tank. Dots are empty and stars are full, so it's filling up. And then that gives us access to more things. So right now we have Beserker. You get that at piety 1. And Trog's Hand, let me just do a question mark real fast on B. Invokes a powerful regeneration ability which stacks with all other sources and is effective even on those who would not otherwise be able to regenerate. While active, the user will also be granted significant protection from hostile enchantments. One thing about Trog is he does make you really hungry. All that berserking just makes me so hungry. Okay, these are serious. These are bad. Okay, good. So just, oh my god, oh, that's a lot of killer bees. We might be dead. Wow, how do I do this? Oh boy. I think we're going to end up berserking. Let's see, we do have 2 potions of curing, so if we're 2 poisoned, we can survive. Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. The staircase is blocked now. Okay. Okay. They're taking damage. I'm not even attacking them. That's just my headbutt being activated. Which is just a really, really, really nice feature on Minotaurs. So I have a question for myself here. I mean, killer bees are damn scary. They're killers, man. I think, power through this. I think I'm not going to, though. It'll probably kill me. See, look at this. This killer bee's just dying. Okay, we're going to take both of these up, unfortunately. Oh. Did one of them die? Okay, so we're very sick. Now we're better. Look at all these guys watching. Oh, God, they're sick again. Okay. Are we mortally wounded? No. It'll let you know when you're mortally wounded. Yeah, I know we're hungry. Oh, here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. That worked. I mean, it started off very poorly and got a lot better. All right, I think we did it. So I think in the end, it was the right move, not to try to fight everyone. Would you guys give me a break for a second? I'm trying to heal. Can't a Minotaur get a moment to rest? But that was very dangerous. I mean, killer bees, the first time you see them, you're like, okay, it's not a big deal. But then they kill you. And then the second time you see them, they kill you. And then, you know, you start to be like, these killer bees, man. In real life, killer bees, you can handle multiple. But these are like real life size killer bees. There is something attacking us. Oh my god, I think this is Sigmund. Did we see Sigmund? Something which can go invisible, which can hit you, is Sigmund. Oh, no. Thank God. It's just a mage. We're fine. No, nothing to worry about. Okay, we'll do this. Grab that. Turn on regen. Sigmund Freud asks... Finish Jaeger. Could be. He has a brother named Edmund. Oh, look at this! Oh, what the hell? What? I found crystal plate armor on level 7 of the dungeons. What? Okay, let me just type in crystal plate armor to my crawl wiki, which every crawler should have up. Crystal plate armor. It's the heaviest non-dragon armor available. Requires high strength. I was hoping it would tell me what are the odds of finding it or where do you normally find it. It's insane to get it this early. Crystal plate armor is extremely rare. But it is generally considered to be very strong if your character has the strength to use it and doesn't mind or can counteract the high penalties. So it offers a phenomenal 48... Oh my, this is just insane. I don't know, like... I don't know how to explain this to people who don't play Crawl, but this is just not... This is like... Can I make a D&D reference here? This is like a Ring of Protection plus 10 when you're like a level 2. I don't know. I tried to make up something absurd. I don't think they even go up to Rings of Protection. I mean, they can go up to Rings of Protection plus 10, but probably like a Ring of Protection plus 5 when you're level 2. It's something insane. You should not. I've never found it this early. I've probably never found it before the branches. We got a shop too, just to make everything a little better. This shop doesn't have anything interesting for us. Are we wearing boots already? Oh, yes. No cloak. And one of the mechanics of this game, there's no selling. You don't have to worry about that. We cannot wear helmets. This is one of the downsides of being a Minotaur. We will never be able to wear a helmet. Now, this is very dangerous for us. A scorpion can poison the crap out of us. But... but it didn't. Because it's dead. I want to get away from... Okay, let's kill that mage first. It's funny, I was attacking the mage the whole time, and these guys both died from my headbutt retaliations. It's very powerful, this Minotaur. Very, very, very powerful. Oh, no. Oh, what the heck is going on? It's like a dragon theme. I guess it's Dungeon 7. You know what? It's funny to me. Maybe it's not as amazing as I have been making it out to be. But I just feel like we got to Dungeon 7 quicker than I usually do, which just is because Minotaurs are insane. We're definitely going to put points in the strength now that we know what's coming. That crystal plate stuff. But by the way, we're now going to prioritize armor, so we're going to put a heavy focus on it. Minotaurs have really good attributes. It's not the first time I've seen that. Oh my god, we opened that door. I didn't want to open that door. Well, look, I'm going to go and berserk at this point because I really got to kill this ghost quickly, and it's already going to make us really hungry. This ghost, by the way, does not do damage. It hits for hunger points, so you starve to death. Here we go. Kill it quickly. We're very hungry, please. Oh, Trog granted us ammunition. Well, that's not going to be very helpful. Okay, we killed the... We killed it? Yeah, we destroyed the Hunger Ghost. Okay, so we're going to keep berserking because we're a berserker, and we keep berserking until... Usually the timer runs out eventually, but usually it stays active until... if you keep killing things, the timer resets a little bit. So we'll need to butcher a corpse here because we're going to be very hungry. Not just from that Hunger Ghost, but because berserking makes you really hungry. Then you have to wait a little bit. You can't berserk twice in a row, and your speed is really limited. As soon as you become totally exhausted after you berserk. So you should actually slow down a lot. So Berserker does give you speed, but if you aren't attacking, it wears off quickly. So a lot of times you're here, you get attacked by somebody who's here, and you're about to die, and you're like, I'm going to berserk and just run here. And then, let's say you did the same thing, but you're this far away. You're like, yeah, I'm going to make it. And then you stop and you slow down, and then you move here, and then there's like 40 people around you. And you move down here, and they've all hit you 10 times because it takes you so long to just make it that little distance. That's a bit exaggerated, but you get the point. We're done exploring. Actually, this is exactly where we want to go. Except for, you know what? I think it's time that we go back and deal with... Not this. It's a little bit insane. Yeah, let's go up here and see if this is doable now. Oh! Another funny thing is sometimes when you clear a floor, you don't actually clear a floor. There's plenty of people left, but luckily they left a body for us. And you can, if you want, control or Shift X and then Control F to forget the level. Control... No. Shift X. What is it to undo? Control U. Yeah. Yeah, but I want to go... I think I do want to go up and try our luck on this one. So we're a little bit stronger now. Can we take him? Is he looking dangerous? He's extremely dangerous. 61 hit points. We could just berserk and see if it works. Black Draconian Gladiator. I think gladiators are... What's the advantage? That they are better against one-on-one folks? And the problem is we have like some adders and all that first. What do you think? Should we just end our run? No! Our run is going too good. I've never gotten crystal plate armor this early. We're not going to risk it. Did I already explore this one? Antique Armor Boutique. No, I don't think I did. So let's go here instead. Goodbye. Oh, I did, because we saw that helmet. It's fine. And we'll go back down. Clear one more floor before we start going up. And there's Lair, our first branch. Whoa, that was Trippy Says Leth. I assume he's referring to the Beserker thing. By the way, I read that comment before. I just read it out loud a lot earlier. For some reason, I just decided to read it again. Another Amulet of Guardian Spirit. Considering we're wearing one and there's no benefit from wearing... You can't wear two. Oh, wow. Acid, you say? It's very dangerous. Oh my god! Things have not gone well for us. Well, I will use a potion of curing. 5. It's not going to help us a whole lot. Going to drag this guy up as well. The thing is, he corrodes us, which makes everything worse. Our armor class goes down by 4. Our war axe goes down by 4, so everything is bad. And he is still perfectly fine. You can bite it for up to 15, claw for 6. So you can do 21 damage. We can wait another like round with him and see if it goes well. It did not. Okay, yeah, we're out of here. Get out! Get away from me! Where are we going, though? Guess we could head left. Oh my god! You're splashed with acid. Quickly. Cure. Okay, now would be a good time to use that thing that we have. I don't know if we're gonna make this. Let's just use more curing. Oh, it got worse! Okay, Trogtan. We need that resistance. Okay. Oh god! We're dead. I probably should have read some scrolls there, but yep, that's the way. This is just the way. Regen MR++. No, MR++ is just whatever. Crystal armor should not corrode. The thing is, if I had worn the crystal armor, I don't think we would have. I don't know what the penalty would have been. That's fine. This is just how crawl goes. We can see what we had here. This was a cursed one. Pretty insane to encounter this early, though. We'll just try again. We'll make another character. I do like to see all the different things I had. So a fear scroll would have been nice if I had read that. I didn't know any of these. I would have just picked one at random. It could have been amnesia, random uselessness, identify. A lot of these things would not have helped. Noise, which would have made things worse. We also could have quaffed a random potion looking for cure, not curing, but healing, major healing. We did not even have a major healing. Probably a few things I didn't expect that to go that badly. I mean, if you looked at the way crystal armor, I think, does corrode Odif. I don't think it has that resistance. Because it has to have resist. I think it has to have resist acid, or yeah. What is it? RC, resist corrosion. I forget what the thing is. Let's do another one. Do we want to be a Minotaur again? I could show you how trolls are. Be a troll Beserker. Yeah, let's just go right to Beserker path. Take a mace. Hooray! Now we don't have to worry about finding crystal armor. We can't use it. That would be the worst. Oh my god, if the game ever trolled me that bad. They gave me armor that I couldn't... Crystal armor on level 7 when I couldn't use it. But no. So the good news with trolls is you just don't care about anything because your health regeneration is insane. Like, I'm not even gonna... I'm very, very rarely going to rest to heal. The downside is you don't really get a whole lot of armor you can use because you're a weird person. You're a weird body. You're big. Can't use a lot of armor. You are too large for most types of armor. You have 2 claws for hands. Your metabolism is lightning fast. You like to eat raw meat, and your natural rate of healing is unusually fast. You are covered in fur, +1 AC, and you have extremely tough skin, +3 AC. That's really important, that AC bonuses, because those AC bonuses, I should say, because you can't really wear anything. This gives you 2 AC. Yeah, it's not all good. And that's just the way Crawl goes. That's the way a game like this should be. You should be able to just die, and you don't worry about it. You just keep going. Because if you really, if you stopped and, mourned your losses, boy, we got a glowing mace. Look at how little I care about this guy who's attacking me. I wanted to go find that mace first. In fact, I want to wield that mace first, which is +2 Mace of Holy Wrath. That's pretty good. Drop this one, and we'll start exploring again. This guy's sleeping on the job. Very full. So, trolls have Amulet of the Gourmand built into their body. You can eat whatever you want. It's because your metabolism is very high, and if you don't eat, you will get hungry very quickly. Also makes them very good. Wow. We really want to wear that, because scarves are one of the main ways you can get... Okay. Cloud immunity. Now, R6? I don't think that gave us... Let's just check this real fast. Take off. Yeah, armor class 6. Okay. So it doesn't give us armor. We'll put it on anyway. It's fun. Level 3. We'll do strength. So our intelligence is 3. It's actually warning us that that's extremely low in red. What do you mean? Durr. Jaeger has created something for me. I can't wait. I hope it's on my Discord. Flail. Ooh, Sifmuna. I'm not gonna be Sifmuna. Oh, we can't. That's right. You can't eat kobolds for whatever reason. Oh, another amulet. Let's put this on. Why not? It's a cursed amulet of inaccuracy. Well, this is why you don't just wear random amulets. We're less accurate. Now, I don't think it's going to matter yet, but we will we'll very soon want to start reading some scrolls to see if we get a remove curse one, which we will eventually get, but for a little while it's going to be just... Oh, Natasha, please no. She's clever. Clever girl. Oh, they slowed us down. Am I going the right way? This is where the... Okay, we need to go that way. Stop. Please. Leave me alone. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, perfect. So, do we want to deal with her? I guess so. We'll just berserk. Berserk! And there she is. She's dead. Now we need to wait out our berserking. We dead? Good. Go up here. It's kind of a fun game. I can imagine this is the kind of game that if somebody else is playing it, if you're watching me play, you might have a game up on yourself. It's kind of the way I like to play this game. Watching someone else do something at the same time. So Natasha, by the way, we haven't seen the last of her. She has 3 lives, which is what cats have, right? 3 lives? Wait, why is it only 9? What 3? Great point, Titus. I don't know if you're still listening, but Titus pointed that out earlier. And what is it, by the way? It is, yeah, corrosion. So we didn't have our corrosion. And that is what caused us to die to that acid creature dragon. And, generally they tell you, like, you can look at a creature and it'll tell you dangerous, extremely dangerous, easy, harmless. Oh, there's Natasha again. Oh, wow, that was pretty close. Now, running away is a lot more viable of an option as a troll since you regenerate your health so quickly. And there's one more time we need to run into... There she is, speak of the devil. Let's go berserk and kill her, and you feel Natasha's spirit has finally been put to rest. Good. Well, we're still berserking, but I want to wait that out. And there we go. Let's go up this because I always like to see where these lead. Doesn't lead anywhere interesting. That's fine. Auto explore. Tab in. And I'm going to just try to speed run this a little bit. Because you got the basic idea. I'm just going to... Whoops. No. Question mark will bring up all the hotkeys if you're trying to play it yourself. And let's do it. Go, go, go. Butcher, go. 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 Tab, 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 tab. We'll take the meat. So again, trolls can eat until they're engorged by default. So it's always good to butcher everything. You don't care about the Hep? Oh, that's the god of the ancestors, or the, yeah, ancestors. It's kind of an interesting god. Not a bad one. Oh, goblin. Okay. Alright, we'll wait here for these guys, because they're a little far away. The skeleton's running away. What is this? Oh, well, I can't try on another amulet because my cursed one is on. By the way, we're still doing all this with cursed. I forgot. Aren't cats supposed to have 9 lives? Yeah, exactly, Odif. It's, seems to be what everyone points out. So this is a fun game. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually going to put a whole series of this up on my channel. Starting on... What's tomorrow's Thursday? So Friday. Tab, 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 tab. But I will have to call the stream to a close at some point. Can't keep playing forever. 1 second. Alright everyone, well, gonna have to bring this stream to an unexpected and sudden conclusion. Well, I hope you enjoyed. But we expect the full series to come in a couple days. For now, thanks for watching, and until the next stream or video, take care.